Okay, we still have just the one question for you, Ann, but here it comes. It's from Sharon Stewart, and she says, please comment on how change management process benefits from and must/can adapt to continuous testing.
Oh, so by change management, and there's two parts. There's org change management, but then there's the change management promotion into environments. So change management is directly affected by continuous testing because of the assessments, that feedback. What we can do is actually automate the criteria for promotion from one environment to another. So if you hit X, Y, Z criteria, or you pass all of these critical tests, these tests are automated, we automatically do the evaluation of pass, and if you pass the defined critical tests, then that code can automatically be promoted and released to the next environment. So what you do is use the result, the outcome, the assessments of each of the tests, make them criteria for change management, and it can drive the promotion into the next environment. It's a good question.
Right, Rose commented on that, and she said it is a shift left for change.
Yes, yes. I'll tell you what, this continuous testing is going to dramatically reduce the number of problems that get migrated from one environment to another. It should accelerate the whole change management process.
Thank you, Ian. Okay, so this is your opportunity for questions. We'll stay down just for a couple more seconds. I do have a lot more, Ann. Thank you very much for this class. It was very helpful, very useful for me. So there's a lot of accolades coming in for you as well.
Super.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it as well. Very informative. And, you know, really helping us to really understand the topic and why it's important.
No, we make it too technical.
Yes.
Break it into chunks.
Yes. Yes, Jim just came in and said thank you also for the class, as did Brad.
Oh, great. Great.
Rose wants to know, can you give an example of dynamic test versus static?
Yes, yes. So the best example is static code analysis. There are tools like Sonar. You can run them over your code. So let's say you're a test team and you can make the rule, you say, developers cannot promote code into our integrated region until it has passed all static tests, and the static test will check for adherence to code standards, complete logic, coverage, unit test coverage, security violations. So it's what I used to do with the red pen and green bar paper, but it's more thorough, it's automated. That's static. The dynamic test would be actually executing against the scenario. Does this software do what it's supposed to do and not do what it's not supposed to do? So I run the test like create a customer or open an order or change an order. Those are dynamic. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes. Rose said, that makes great sense. Thank you. And Drew said, this is great stuff. He said it's a great presentation as well. Okay. Any other questions? Oh, and Lisa says, I laughed out loud 3 times. Thank you.
See, that checks. That's one of those like icons, so you know you're healthy if you've laughed 3 times.
Right. But that's a great analogy.
It's, you know, we just really have to think of it. And the funny thing about getting healthy is you don't really even start getting healthy until you've gotten healthy. You don't start turning the knob until you got all the basics. So it's neat. I think if we think of it this way, it's way less daunting.
Yes, Lisa said exactly. Exactly. Okay.
Cool.
Well, I think that's all the questions that we have today, Ann. So again, I'd like to
Right.
thank you very much for joining us today. That was very informative, and we hope you'll come back and join us again for another webinar.
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you.
Thank you. And then I'd like to just say the Q&A recording and the recording for the presentation will be posted to our website. So if you want to listen to that or if you want to share it with anybody, please feel free to do that. And once again, I'd like to remind you that the next webinar is scheduled for Thursday, June 15th, when John Worthington, Director of Product Marketing at EG Innovations, joins us with his presentation, The Importance of Monitoring for IT Service Management and DevOps. And we'll send you an invitation for the next webinar and look forward to having you join us.